He abandoned us in the hospital because our baby doesn't look like him. We have been married for 2 years without any issue, and finally God answered our prayers. I conceived. I felt like heaven had remembered my name. My husband and I were counting down the months together, and we both attended hospital clinics just for the baby. It was a fulfilling moment for both of us. We are both fair in complexion, and it never crossed my mind not once that skin would become a weapon that destroy our home. When it was 9 months, labor was long and painful, so I ended up having a CS. When the pain was all over, I was beaming with laughter because I heard the cry of my baby. I was weak and could barely sit up, but my heart was filled with joy. I kept waiting for my husband to walk in, smiling and holding our child. When he finally came, his face was not the face of a new father. He just stood there staring at the baby without saying anything to me. No greetings, no how are you, no congratulations, just a scary cold look. Then when he finally opened his mouth to say something, he told me this baby is not mine. I thought he was joking, so I laughed it off. But he stood there without making an attempt to touch the baby. While still laughing, I told him to come closer and look well. But he stepped back instead. He said this baby is too dark to be my child. He said I deceived him and he knew what I did. Before I could even process the word, he turned and walked away. And that was the last time I saw him. Since that day, his phone has been switched off. Every call goes straight to voicemail. And all the messages I sent were unread. I reached out to his family hoping someone would reason with me. But instead, they supported his decision. None of them even asked me how I was healing from the surgery or even about his baby's health. No questions. They rather passed judgment. The hospital bills kept increasing. Doctors kept asking for payment, but my body was still weak. The pain was so much that I don't even know the part of pain that I'm suffering the most. I could barely stand up, yet I am expected to care for a newborn baby alone. There are moments I stare at my baby and my heart breaks all over again. Not because of regret, but because I don't know how to protect this innocent soul from the cruelty that welcomed him into the world. I thought my mother-in-law would come. I believe that even if her son has doubts, a woman who had given birth before would understand the pain, the blood and tears. I called her again and again, but she did not answer. And when she finally did, she told me to stop calling her and warned me never to disturb her again. She said my child is none of her business. I felt helpless, shamed and abandoned because I was suffering for something I didn't do. I have never cheated on my husband. There was never a reason for suspicion. No secret calls or hidden meetings. Nothing. Yet I am here in a hospital rooms begging strangers for help. Why the man who vowed to love me in sickness and in health disappeared the moment life became inconvenient? Now I'm not even thinking about tomorrow. I'm not thinking about marriage or explanation to anyone because I don't really care. All I want is to get back on my feet and take care of my child. And I've decided to leave the marriage and go far away. I know one day he will come back calling. And I promise never to give a listening ear because he never gave me. Hey guys, thank you for joining us today. Please do what to like, share, comment and follow for more videos like this. See you in my next video. Bye.